Comedian Robert Klein hosts Saturday night, tonight at 11.
Boy, that eye is a beaut. You know, I'd kind of like a shirt that color.
Yeah, well, it's going to get a lot more colorful tomorrow morning. I can't believe you. One day in this town, one day, and you end up in a brawl.
Oh, take it easy.
I had to black the other eye just to make it symmetrical.
Now, how many times do we have to tell you, kid? Don't let him hit you in your face. It's all you got, Johnny.
Yeah, just another pretty face.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my fault. It was yours.
How do you figure?
You took all my money, that's how come. All you gave me was a lousy 20.
So?
Well, I met this girl.
Oh, here we go.
Real nice stuff, too. And I bought her a couple of drinks.
So far, it's boring.
Well, the check came back and it was more than 20 bucks, so naturally I asked her for some money.
And?
She walked out on me.
Well, now that wasn't very nice.
I tried to explain to the manager, and he got real rough with me, and one thing led to another, and, you know.
Yeah, we know.
Listen, Jim, I'm really broke now, and I'm very hungry. Could I please have $1 to go out and get a hamburger across the street?
Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Well, sure, we'll all go. In fact, I'll pay.
Ah.
Yeah, with my money.
Hey, where's the tape recorder?
Well, you told Mitzi she could borrow it, remember?
Hector, you don't understand. You remember that tape about Frau Miller in Switzerland?
Yeah.
It was in the machine.
Great, Valerie. Okay, I'll see you here soon then. Right, bye-bye. Dee Dee, is it all right if Al and Kelly come over for dinner before we go to class? They'll bring a pizza.
Fine. And I will even make a salad.
Great. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes. Stay out of the kitchen.
Right.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by new Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners concentrated into 1/4 cup. And by Spick and Span. Spick and Span, it helps your floor show its true colors.
Howdy! Another new floor?
Hi, Minnie. No, this tile's the color my floor's supposed to be.
Well, looks like dirt's got all scuffed in.
And dulled its true colors.
To show your floor's true colors, clean it with Spick and Span.
Spick and Span on my no-wax floor?
Works great. Ground-in dirt can dull your floor, hide its true colors. But nothing cleans better than Spick and Span. It cleans deep into crevices and lifts out scuffed-in dirt.
But is it safe for my floor?
Why, sure. No liquid cleaner's safer.
Great. Spick and Span will make my floor look new again.
Nothing can do that. But it will get it the truest color it can be.
That's the floor I fell in love with.
Told you. Spick and Span helps your floor show its true colors.
When we set out to improve a great laundry detergent, we wanted to keep the powerful cleaners that work on ordinary dirts, that cut through food stains, that get out grease and oil, and add powerful cleaners that clean collar soil even better than before. So that's what we did, all in the concentrated 1/4 cup called New Formula Era. So effective, it cleans clean through. Watch Era clean through collar soil, taco grease, and motor oil. We treat only the top with a teaspoon of Era, rub, run under warm water, and look. New Era cleans clean through. That's the kind of power you get in Era's little 1/4 cup. New Era, power that cleans clean through.
Hello.
Oh, I'm
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
don't apologize. Look, I welcome the interruption. Puts off facing this delightful hospital.
Yeah, I can see.
Well, I heard you were here, and I thought I would stop by on my way home.
Oh, they're beautiful. So thoughtful of you. Thank you, Nancy.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine, really. As a matter of fact, I think that I might be able to go home tonight.
Well, whatever happened to put you in here?
Oh, funny thing about that, I was Christmas shopping in a department store, and it got real hot and crowded, and I simply fainted. I mean, that's all there was to it.
Well, I guess, yeah. Shopping can be a chore this time of year for all of us.
Yeah, this time of year. I've heard that a lot more people commit suicide during the holiday season than any other time.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know, maybe it's because it is a time of closeness and warmth and family ties, and the people who don't have those things are apt to be a little more lonely, maybe, a little more depressed than usual.
You have all those good things, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, it's wonderful. Well, according to you, I'd be a pretty good bet for a suicide statistic, wouldn't I?
Please don't say that.
Why not? I don't have even one of those good things you talk about in life. And there's no way I can change it either.
Well, I don't believe that you can't change things.
Look, I'm sorry. I was just making conversation.
Jinx, I have to leave pretty soon, but I did want to talk to you about something. I had an idea, and I wanted to discuss it with you.
Sure. What is it?
Well, I was wondering if perhaps you might like to help me work on a television feature story. It's along your line of work, and I could use your help.
You want me to help you put together?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, not at all. No, it concerns the possibility of a new theatrical group here in Monticello. I've made some notes. Of course, they'll have to be expanded on. But I thought if you would look them over, Frank, and tell me what you think. After all, it is your profession.
I honestly don't know how I can contribute.
Well, quite frankly, you're the only...
Oh, lovely ladies. How are you, Nancy? Nice surprise to see you.
Well, I'm just leaving, as a matter of fact.
No, don't let me scare you, eh?
No, you're not. You're not, dear. I really do have to leave. Jinx, if you would read those over and let me know what you think. Bye-bye, Miles.
So long, Nancy. Oh, nice. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm ready to go home right now, if you'll let me.
Well, I really rather you'd wait until morning.
Look, I don't have that many nights left to spend wasting away in a hospital. Please, Miles. I'm sure you can figure out a way to get me out of this place.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
By the way, I had another visitor besides Mrs. Carr.
Oh, really? Who?
Your wife's secretary, Nora Fulton. She was visiting another friend in the hospital and came by and said hello.
Well, that's really nice of her. She's become Nicole's right arm, you know.
I gathered. Well, anyway, I'm looking forward to the Christmas party to get to know her better. Is there going to be anybody there that I know?
Among others, Derek Mallory.
Ooh. You wouldn't by any chance be doing a little matchmaking, Doctor?
I'll see what I can do to arrange your departure.
Oh, Nicole, this just came over the wire service. You might find it interesting for the 6 o'clock.
Oh, good.
And what about that shooting down on Fitzroy Street? Is there anything new on that?
Oh, no, and I'm glad. I've decided to try and not emphasize the bad news stories in deference to the season.
A nice thought. Coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. Geraldine, what have you made for Christmas plans, any, or have you been too busy to make any?
No, I haven't made any plans at all, really. Skylar and Raven have made theirs, however.
What, does that mean you'll be alone?
Well, they're planning a holiday abroad this season, so I won't be seeing very much of them. They'll be leaving for Switzerland in just a few days.
So soon?
Well, that's as soon as they can get all those arrangements together.
Well, if they're going to be tied up, won't you please come to our Christmas party? We'd love it.
Oh, Nicole, I'd love that. I'd love to share your Christmas with you. I'm delighted.
Oh, great. There'll be a lot of people there, you know. Derek Mallory and Mike and Nancy, and Gavin Wiley will be there, too.
Yes. I heard he was going to be your guest during his Christmas leave. I hope everything works out for that boy, Nicole.
Oh, so do I. For his sake and for Jody's. Well, it's getting close to airtime. I better go. I'll check in with you later, okay?
Fine, Nicole.
Bye-bye.
Judy told us that she had seen Schuyler's watch before, but not on him. On the person of Gunther Wagner, on the day of that assault. She claims that he showed her the watch and actually played its melody for her.
Couldn't he have stolen the watch from Schuyler?
Whether he did or not, no such watch was found on the body when the police arrived.
And it's after that Schuyler had it again.
But I don't see the significance.
We had to find out how Schuyler got the watch back. Now, the logical conclusion would be that he had to be in that studio before the police arrived, and that he took the watch from Gunther's dead or dying body.
Good Lord, Mike.
If you want the whole grain, the bran, the germ, everything with no sugar added, there's only one line of flaked cereals to reach for. Nutri-Grain, only from Kellogg's. In the whole grain world, nothing but nothing has this whole grain good taste.
Nutri-Grain, a whole grain different.
In corn, wheat, barley, or rye.
From out of the hearth, a delicate, fresh-baked flavor. Delicious Wheatsworth crackers.
Wheatsworth has a light golden texture, a delicately different taste. From a touch of sesame and stone ground wheat. Wheatsworth's delicious with soups, salads, even alone. Remember the name, Wheatsworth. They have a delicate taste with a difference. Wheatsworth crackers from Nabisco.
Mitzi, taste this, will you?
Well, that's very good.
Ah, good.
Is that French or Italian?
Indianapolis.
Well, it's really good. Yeah, you're a good cook.
Yes, thank you very much, especially when the guests bring the pizza.
Oh,
Come on in.
delivery boy. There you go.
How are you?
Hi.
Hey.
We brought 2 pizzas because we picked up a hungry friend along the way.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind.
No, we're delighted, aren't we, Dee Dee?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, he was sitting there in the pizza parlor looking like a little lost puppy.
Yes, our hearts went out to him and we insisted that he come.
Oh, they twisted my arm.
Let me take your coat.
Honest.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, this place looks great.
Dee Dee is preparing one of her super salads.
Oh, that sounds great.
Since you have done so much work, I will warm up the pizzas and we will have a Merry Christmas.
Okay. I gotta see this.
The paper plates are up there in the shelf.
Paper, how gauche. Oh, please.
Well, I'll go dish out the salad.
I found him.
Look, I don't want to make any...
think...
Excuse me.
No, pardon me. Calvin, you put Kelly and Val up to this, didn't you?
No, look, honest, you gotta believe me. I just happened to run into them in the pizza drive.
Okay.
Look, Judy, I even asked. I mean, I thought it, might not be okay. I didn't want it to seem like I was pushing my way in.
Did you? Honestly?
No.
I kind of thought so.
Look, you not mad, are you? I mean, you gotta know by now that I do just about anything to see you.
Obviously.
I mean, anyway, last time I was here for the Christmas party, Julius took up so much of your time, I hardly got to say 2 words to you.
Calvin, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd settle for being exactly what I am now, which is very much in love with you. You know, Dee Dee, I am so crazy about you that I am walking into walls.
That could be fatal.
Well, I don't care.
Calvin, I think I should tell you what happened after you left the Christmas party the other night.
Okay. What happened?
Julius asked me to marry him.
Got a minute? Duncan Hines got a new idea. Holiday desserts with American Dash.
With just one pan,
One Duncan Hines mix.
no more than 4 ingredients,
No more than 35 minutes of your time.
you can make one of these dazzling desserts.
Make my snow mountains with the Lux 2 Devils food. Bake in a cupcake pan, split, fill, top, and kiss. Wasn't that easy?
Make my Christmas tree with Swiss chocolate mix baked in a tube pan. Filled up mint ice cream balls, let chocolate sauce drip down. Wasn't that easy?
Make my fabulous flambe. Bake a deluxe 2 yellow cake, cool, frost with whipped topping, spoon on hot cherry filling, brandy, and flambe. Now, wasn't that easy? Delicious.
Ethel, you're terrific.
Duncan Hines, desserts with American Dash. In holiday magazines now. Watch them dash through it.
Betsy smells funny.
That's baby smells. Smelly formula, sticky baby food.
Diapers.
That's ammonia. Baby laundry's a special problem. So instead of regular detergent, I use Dreft with enriched borax. It's specially made for baby laundry.
There's borax in grain after grain of Dreft. Dreft gets tough baby laundry clean and clean smelling.
Now she smells good.
Dreft cleans baby smells out of baby laundry.
Mike, I'm building an airtight case against Wiley, and I don't care how you cut it. This new development seems like interference to me.
Calm down, Tony. You're getting all steamed up over nothing.
You've given me this responsibility, and I'm not going to let anything or anyone interfere with it, even if...
Hello?
Oh, hi, darling. Nancy, I'd like you to meet Tony Hammersmith. Tony, my wife.
How do you do, Mrs. Carr?
Hello. How do you do? You are going to prosecute the Gavin Wiley case, aren't you?
Yes, I am. That is, if I can remove a few obstacles here and there.
Oh, nothing insurmountable, I hope.
Oh, I'm sure they won't be.
Okay. Honey, I'm sorry to be late, but I stopped by the hospital to see a friend on the way home.
There's no hurry, Nancy.
Good. I'm glad about that. Well, if you two gentlemen will excuse me, I'm going to go in and start dinner, and you can just, you know, go on with your chat.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Carr.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, Mike. I've stayed too long. I'm afraid I'm infringing on your dinner hour.
That's quite all right, Tony.
It's just that it's so difficult to get a few minutes in down at the office.
I know. Both our workloads are very heavy right now, but I promise you, I'll make time tomorrow to continue this talk at the office.
That would be great.
I hope by then you'll realize that I'm not trying to interfere with your work on this case. I'm merely trying to convey information which may or may not have some bearing on it.
I'm sorry, but this story about Gunther Wagner buying a box of blank cartridges seems completely irrelevant to me.
All I'm saying is we don't know as yet whether it has relevancy or not.
Look, no one can deny that it was a live bullet that killed Wagner. Even Wiley never denied that fact. Anything else will just cloud the issues, which may be a prerogative of the defense, but not the prosecution's.
Tony, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
One more thing, Mike. I'm under the impression that my job is to get convictions, and that's exactly what I intend to do in this case. So long.
Good night. A very determined fellow.
So that's Tony Hammersmith.
That's Tony Hammersmith.
Mm-hmm. He is very like his name. Unfortunately for Gavin.
Now, Johnny, do you think you can manage just sitting in this chair for a few seconds while I focus this light on you, all right? How's your aching head?
Aching.
You know, Johnny, that was a really dumb thing you did, you know?
I told you it wasn't my fault. What a madman. All I was doing was explaining about the money.
Yeah, and you were real nice and polite, I suppose.
Where's Jim, and how come it's taking him so long to get back?
Sit down. How come you're asking me?
Oh, I don't know. He just ran off with all my money, that's all. No big thing.
Now, like he says, kid, he's just trying to save you from yourself. Well. Hello.
Hello. Are you Jim Diedrichson?
Well, actually, no, I'm not. He's not here right now, but he'll be back any minute. Please come in.
Could we possibly be of some help?
Well, if it's okay, I'd like to just stay here and wait for him.
Oh, sure.
I'll sit here. Well, I don't know what you guys want, but I just came by to see if it was too late to join the acting company.
That's very funny. Calvin missed a great pizza party and a fabulous salad.
It was great pizza. You know, you can't get pizza in Europe. I used to die with the most unbearable cravings.
Hey, where did Calvin go, anyway?
Police business, I think. Apparently, it was something very important.
You know something? I can't eat another bite.
I can't imagine why.
Cleanup time. I'll wash if you'll dry.
Can we use the dishwasher?
With paper plates? No.
Huh?
You actor types sit and relax and do whatever it is that actor types do until it's time for class. And I'll take care of this.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do actor types do?
So, what do you think we'll be doing in class tonight? What kind of exercise?
I have no idea, but I'm sure Mr. Dietrichson has something always up his sleeve.
You know what my favorite thing to do is? Faint. I love to faint.
Well, it's because you're so good at it, Mitzi, we don't need to see it again.
Of course, I like to cry, too.
Mitzi, if you could learn to faint and cry at the same time, you'd be a star.
That reminds me. There's something I want to play for you guys. This is Jim's tape recorder. He said I could use it. A little volume here. Hold on. Be right back.
Santa Claus.
Maybe Santa Claus. Hi.
Hi, Mitzi.
Come on in.
Hi, Valerie. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Listen, I'm really sorry to have barged in on dinner.
No, it's okay. We just finished.
Did you borrow the tape recorder this afternoon?
Well, yeah. Remember you said I could.
Well, I'm more concerned about the tape that was in the tape recorder.
Oh, Jim. I'm really sorry. I thought it was a blank tape. I'm afraid I taped right over it. And I've rehearsed my scene so many times, I think I used up the whole tape.
Oh. It's okay.
So, it's come to this, Philip. The moment of truth. All right, you asked for it. I'm tired of being pushed aside like an old shoe. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist anymore. We're finished. Do you understand? Finished. And you can put that in your copybook and blot it.
Oh, Mitzi, that was wonderful. So dramatic.
It was great, even with the sound effects.
Thanks.
The science of Silkians comes to your face. What you need is what you get.
Silkians, the self-adjusting moisturizer that gives you beautiful silky skin because it goes where your skin needs it. Here's proof. Ultraviolet photography shows more Silkians was attracted to Tina's dry skin, less everywhere else. But Gail's skin attracted more Silkians where she needed more.
Silkians, what you need is what you get. Beautiful silky skin. That's Silkian skin.
Feel how good you feel, feeling good about yourself. The way you feel in love's baby soft, like a smile from deep inside. It's a feeling you can't hide. The way you feel in love's baby soft.
It's the soft, tender, totally feminine fragrance. The nicest things happen in Love's Baby Soft.
Feel how good you feel in love's baby soft.
possess a powerful force. No, it possesses me. What's happening to your face?
Tonight, David Banner befriends a gifted young boxer.
The robbery occurred last night at the Belden supermarket located in Harrison Circle. Meanwhile, police have put out an all-points bulletin for the suspects. In other news, Gavin Wiley, the defendant in the Gunther Wagner homicide case, has been released under custody for the Christmas holiday season. The trial is set for early January. We'll be back in a moment with more news, the sports, and the weather.
Something tells me you did not have a good afternoon.
No, I did not.
Meaning you couldn't find anything for Skylar's Christmas present.
I went to all the trouble to find that nice little watchmaker that Sky told me about.
Didn't he have anything you wanted?
Well, he had some beautiful things, although he didn't have any with music boxes.
What's wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong with that is that Skylar has already replaced the watch that he lost.
Yes?
Yes, I can't believe it. He bought it himself from the same little old jeweler. I mean, that's a dirty trick.
Hello? Oh, yes, Geraldine. How are you?
I'm all right, Mike. I have to talk to you.
You make it sound urgent.
It concerns what you told me about Skylar's pocket watch. Mike, there are 2 watches. I have no idea what that means, but there are 2.
Here you go, James. Hi, my name is Debbie, and I have some friends I want you to meet. Here are little sisters, Amber and Becky, little brothers, James and Scott. Right now, we have single-parent children all over northern Delaware waiting for a big brother or a big sister, someone to spend a little time with each week, to share your interest, your ideas, your guidance, and your love. If you're reliable, like kids, and want to grow with a little friend, give us a call or stop by your local office. Sharing someone's tomorrow today. Be a big brother or a big sister.
Well, I always say the law was meant to be interpreted in a lenient manner. And that's what I try to do. Sometimes I lean to one side of it, sometimes I lean to the other.
The only thing he was ever good for was to scratch my back where I couldn't reach it.
You still got that itch?
Paul Newman is the man who brought shame to everything he touched, including Patricia Neal, in the Academy Award-winning HUD, a powerful drama. HUD, starring Paul Newman and Patricia Neal, tonight at 8 on Channel 48. The Tale of King Arthur continues this Sunday night at 8:30 on the Hostess Family Classics. And tonight at midnight, Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney star in the Oscar-winning movie based on the true story of Father Flanagan.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
I read it for the world news.
I read it for the movies.
I read it for the science news.
I read it for the sports.
For new technology.
Some other advice, you can go to the Nutrition Awareness Workshop that they're having at St. Agnes Medical Center. That starts on the 14th. Their number is 339-4414. Next weekend, you're going to meet June Avery Snyder. She's the author of a new book called Show Me the Way to Make Home for Women Who Have Other Fish to Fry Too. Till then, it's a mouthful. You stay well, please. What is that? It really is.